A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. Through our research, we found that it is now applicable to both Second Life and real-life couples and marriages. For all of our group members, SelfandSociety in virtual contexts has been our first experience in Second Life. One thing we noticed throughout the class was the way in which Second Life mimics or has the potential to mimic real life. We decided to study a particular issue that affects all of our everyday lives, forming and keeping relationships, and the differences and similarities of this issue from Second Life to real life. In order to gain information about relationships, we interviewed select avatars about their personal relationships, whether it took place in Second Life or not. We visited many places, including but not limited to Ajax and Katie's Romance Garden and Blarney's Stone Irish Bar, where we found a handful of avatars, all with different relational experiences. In Jessica's case, she met someone on Second Life, and it actually led to her meeting the guy in real life. Unfortunately, the avatar that Jessica had relations with ended up having a wife in real life. What you're about to hear is the exact dialogue that was exchanged on Second Life. However, the screen name has been changed for requested privacy reasons.
Thank you. So did the wife ever contact you, or did he just end it?
We agreed on it. It was best for everyone involved.
So it was strictly online, or did you two meet offline?
We met in real life, spent a weekend together.
Did it get physical, or was it conversational? And did his wife know about you?
We had sex, and no, she never knew.
Have you talked to him recently?
I have. We are good friends. This shows us that Second Life relationships can actually affect the lives of real-life couples and marriages. Through the dialogue, we can see a relationship that blossomed in Second Life, branching into a real-life relationship. Unfortunately, both the Second Life and the real-life relationship turned out being an affair. This gave us a look into the superficial relationships that sometimes occur in Second Life. However, it is interesting to see that Second Life relationships can actually affect the lives of real-life couples and marriages. We were happy to find ethnographic research from this avatar to support the article by Castronova that we read for class, pertaining to the ramifications and consequences to pervasive online living and what online worlds mean for our society. Another important finding was when Jessica stated, "Our avies are an extension of ourselves." This implies that Second Life avatars and Second Life relationships are to be taken very seriously and that they are not just a game. It also implies that there is a deep purpose behind the creation and actions of our avatars and that they are a representative of who we are in the real world. Another avatar we interviewed about relationships was a man named Blue Guy, whose name has also been changed for privacy purposes. The conversation went as follows.
Why did your relationship in Second Life end?
She wanted to fuck around to be a Second Life whore.
And you wanted to have a monogamous relationship?
No, I broke up with her.
So what do you want to find?
Just a girlfriend that's trusting.
On Second Life or real life?
Both.
The same person in Second Life and real life?
Yeah, but it's hard.
Why?
Because every girl I talk to either stops talking to me or meets me and gets bored because I'm such a boring person.
Would you consider it cheating if you had a girlfriend and then had sex with someone on Second Life?
Never had a girlfriend in real life.
Are you a virgin?
In real life, I am.
After speaking with a few Second Life avatars on their experience with relationships, we have learned that Second Life and real-life relationships have more similarities than differences. Ultimately, the most important piece of knowledge we can take away from our ethnographic research is that it's easier to start relationships on Second Life, but consequentially, it's harder to maintain them. Although we found our fair share of avatars with relationship experience on Second Life, not many of the relationships were still thriving. We are in no way saying that maintaining a relationship in real life is easier. We just noticed that in Second Life, the possibility to lose all forms of contact with another avatar seems higher than in real life. Astonishingly enough, sometimes Second Life relationships do seem to work out happily ever after. although it is infrequent. How can partners be sure the relationship is mutually exclusive, both in Second Life and in real life? This is just another example to show that trust is the foundation of Second Life relationships, just as it is in real life, but maybe even more so. Which brings us to a revised version of our starting quote. A successful marriage or relationship requires falling in love many times, hopefully with the same avatar.